Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got another massive GTA 6 news recap, and honestly, the internet just doesn't stop talking about this game. It feels like every single week there's something new: leaks, rumors, theories, random screenshots, and the hype just keeps growing. Rockstar Games, on the other hand, is still completely silent. Not a word, not a post, not even a teaser. And let's be real, that silence only makes people more desperate for answers. But don't get your hopes up too soon, because most likely we won't get anything official until Rockstar's big investor call in early November. That's when they usually drop updates, or at least hint at what's coming next. Until then, we're living off community discoveries, forum discussions, and insider info that keep spreading across Reddit, X, and Discord like wildfire. Some of it might be fake, sure, but a few things sound very real. Now, the first thing worth talking about is a new rumor about GTA 6 reviews, and it's honestly kind of shocking. Apparently, Rockstar is completely changing the way they handle early game access. Normally, studios send review codes or early copies to journalists, YouTubers, and big gaming outlets weeks before launch so they can test the game, prepare reviews, and hype it up. But this time, Rockstar said nope, no review copies. No early access keys, nothing. And the reason actually makes sense. They're terrified of leaks. After that massive gameplay leak last time, which basically broke the internet, Rockstar doesn't want to take any chances. Instead, they're reportedly handpicking only the biggest creators and journalists and flying them straight to Rockstar's offices for private, behind closed doors demos. Total lockdown, no phones, no unsupervised recording, everything under Rockstar's control. They'll allow those lucky few to record some short gameplay clips and share impressions afterward, but every second of footage will be pre-approved. It's an extreme move, but it shows how protective Rockstar is being this time. The downside? It means most of us won't see real, unbiased opinions until after launch. Smaller YouTubers, regular reviewers, they won't even get invited. So when those first reviews drop, keep in mind that they might not tell the full story. Still, we'll all be watching closely, dissecting every clip, every screenshot, and trying to figure out what Rockstar might still be hiding. It's going to be an exciting few months. And speaking of interesting details, let's talk about the PlayStation Store situation. Up until recently, the official release date was May 26, which fits what we've been hearing all along. But recently, some players noticed something weird. In a few regions, the date changed to May 25. Just one day earlier, but enough to send the entire community into chaos. Reddit and Twitter blew up instantly. People were already celebrating, thinking Rockstar secretly moved up the launch. But before you start popping champagne, it's almost certainly just a time zone difference. Global releases always roll out at slightly different hours depending on where you live. For example, in New Zealand, people often get access earlier simply because of the time zone gap. Still, it's wild how just a single number change on a digital store can cause so much buzz. It shows how starved people are for any new GTA 6 info. But until Rockstar says something official, we can assume the release is still set for May 2026, or May next year, and hopefully without any more delays. Whether it's the 25th or 26th doesn't really matter. The important thing is that GTA 6 is finally close. So yeah, don't panic, don't celebrate, just buckle up because the next few months are going to be huge. Alright, moving on, this next bit absolutely blew my mind. Recently, something really interesting popped up online. It's not exactly statistics in the classic sense, more like an insider fact, or maybe even a small revelation. According to a report from the fan site GTA 6 Countdown, around 10,000 people are currently working on Grand Theft Auto 6. Yup, you heard that right, 10,000. That's basically the entire Rockstar empire spread across multiple continents, all focused on a single game. And that alone says a lot. It means GTA 6 isn't just another big title, it's the most ambitious, large-scale project Rockstar or even Take-Two has ever done. It's their crown jewel, their biggest bet, and judging by these numbers, they're throwing every ounce of talent and money they've got into making it perfect. To put it in perspective, most massive AAA games usually involve maybe 1,000, sometimes 2,000 developers. Even titles like Cyberpunk 2077 or Red Dead Redemption 2 never reached numbers anywhere near 10,000, so this is absolutely insane. And what's even more interesting, about 1,500 of those developers are based in India. That might surprise some people, but it's actually a huge positive. Indian programmers, designers, artists, and technical specialists have been contributing to Rockstar's projects for years, but never at this scale. It shows that development isn't just limited to the main studios in the US and the UK. This is truly a global operation. Some of those teams are part of Rockstar's internal branches, while others might be external contractors helping with animation, environment design, or QA testing. Either way, this level of collaboration is unprecedented. I mean, just think about it, 10,000 people working towards one goal, bringing GTA 6 to life. That's like a small city of developers, all building the same virtual world together. It really puts into perspective just how enormous this project is. And here's the crazy part, this also connects to GTA 6's record-breaking budget. You've probably heard those wild rumors about the game costing $2 billion to make. Rockstar later denied that, saying the real development cost is closer to $1 billion, which is still absolutely massive. For comparison, Red Dead Redemption 2, which was already considered one of the most expensive games ever, reportedly cost around $500 million. GTA 6 is double that. So yeah, even if it's only $1 billion, that still makes it the most expensive video game in history. And with this kind of investment, Rockstar clearly wants everything: visuals, world scale, AI, story, every detail to feel next level. They're not just making another sequel, they're trying to redefine what an open world game can be. What's even crazier is that with a production of this size, we're probably going to see some record-breaking sales too. I wouldn't be surprised if GTA 6 smashes pre-order numbers the moment they go live, which could actually happen before the end of this year. So yeah, between the massive dev team, billion-dollar budget, and the hype that just keeps building, GTA 6 is already breaking records before it's even out. Alright, now let's talk about something that every GTA fan loves: music. Because let's be honest, GTA without great music just wouldn't feel like GTA, right? The radio stations are a huge part of the experience, cruising through the city, flipping through tracks, catching that one song that instantly sets the mood. And now we finally have some official confirmation about what's coming to GTA 6. One of the rappers, Skrilla, recently confirmed during a podcast that his brand new track called Doot Doot will be featured in the game. Yep, this isn't a rumor, it's straight from the artist himself. He said that not only will his song appear in GTA 6, but he might also have other tracks playing across in-game radio stations. That's huge because this is one of the first officially confirmed songs tied to the new game. So if you're a Skrilla fan, congrats, your boy made it into GTA. And that's not the only music-related info floating around. Some other rappers and producers have previously teased that they might also have tracks featured in the game, or even entire radio segments. Nothing's been confirmed yet, though most of that is still in the rumor phase. But if those collaborations turn out to be true, GTA 6 could end up having one of the best and most diverse soundtracks in Rockstar history. By the way, let me know in the comments, what kind of radio stations do you want to see in GTA 6? Are you more into old school hip hop, Latin beats, synthwave, or classic rock? Because honestly, half the fun of every GTA is just discovering new songs while driving around Vice City at night. Now, let's switch gears to a completely different topic, something a bit more mysterious. There's this theory making rounds online that fans believe the second GTA 6 trailer secretly reveals the release date for the third trailer. Yeah, I know how that sounds wild, right? But the internet loves a good mystery, and people are convinced that Rockstar might have hidden a secret clue in plain sight. According to these fan theories, the clue supposedly comes from Jason's wristwatch in several shots of the trailer. Apparently, the clock always shows the same time and date, and some people are convinced that it's Rockstar's sneaky way of hinting at when the next trailer will drop. After a bunch of detective work, the community concluded that the next trailer could arrive around November 5th, give or take a few days. Now, normally I wouldn't even talk about this kind of thing because, let's be real, Rockstar doesn't hide trailer release dates in random background details. Trailer production is a messy, ongoing process, and even internally, those dates shift constantly. Plus, Rockstar's marketing strategy has always been straightforward. When they're ready, they'll drop it, no secret puzzles needed. But here's the thing this time, the theory actually lines up with some real events. November 5th also happens to be the date of Take-Two's investor call, and that's exactly when Rockstar likes to show off new stuff. On top of that, the Game Informer magazine is rumored to be preparing a big exclusive GTA 6 feature around the same week. So now people are connecting the dots, a matching date, an upcoming financial call, and a possible magazine reveal, and it's all pointing toward early November as a major info drop. And to make things even more interesting, if we look back at history, GTA 5's pre-orders opened in November, exactly a year before its release. So Rockstar might be following that same pattern again. Imagine if they announce pre-orders right after the investor call, along with a fresh trailer and a massive info wave that would be absolutely perfect timing. Of course, take all of this with a grain of salt. Fan theories are fun, but they're often way off the mark. Still, it's hard not to get at least a little excited when all these coincidences start lining up. So yeah, that's where things stand right now. GTA 6 is still dominating headlines. The hype hasn't slowed down one bit. And even after all these years, fans are still dissecting every single frame of every trailer, searching for clues. That alone shows how much energy and passion the community still has. We're heading into November soon, which could finally be the month Rockstar breaks their silence. Whether it's a new trailer, new screenshots, or that long-awaited Game Informer article, something's definitely coming. Until then, stay tuned, keep your eyes open, and let's hope Rockstar gives us something soon. Thanks for watching, and as always, drop your thoughts down below. Do you think Rockstar will finally release something in November, or will we have to wait a bit longer? Either way, the hype train isn't stopping anytime soon. See you in the next one.